All right, thanks for joining us. Brandon Lee, Devis.
I'm Devis. Nice to meet you.
We are in Italy. We're in Murano, which is right next to Venice. It's the next island over from Venice. We're about to go visit one of your buddies.
Yes, exactly. He's one of the youngest glass blowers, torch glass blowers in Murano. His father used to be a glass blower as well.
I am holding my new gimbal rig. I have a small rig sidearm, so I have two handles, and then I'm running the monitor and control app connected via USB. It's got this focus meter that you can use to rack from foreground to background and a whole bunch of controls to adjust the speed and the scale of the meter. The whole point of this is to be able to control manual focus on my gimbal.
Right now we're in front of his workshop, and we can just go inside and meet him directly. So right now Alessandro is blowing. You cannot blow air too fast or too slow, because otherwise the glass will crack.
You're the mother of Alessandro? Is he the best glass blower in Murano?
I think yes.
He's amazing. He seems very passionate about it.
Yes, it's passion and talent. Ciao.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That was a short interview.
Now we are in the central part of Murano.
Here the canal like our street, and we drive with the boat like a car.
It's kind of fun, but also really scary.
Right now, we are right outside the city walls of Venice, and we're about to go under this bridge into the actual city of Venice. You're the filmmaker. Is it easy?
Yeah, I think it's easy.
I think the gimbal's turned off. That's probably why it's so easy, though.
Nice to meet you, Elena. Nice to meet you. Ciao.
The ring she's wearing is from Alessandro.
He made the ring, yes.
Every piece of art he makes, it's like nature inspired. So from the movement of the waves, things like nature and stuff like that.
The natural movement.
Are you from Venice or Murano?
I'm from Venice, yes. I was born here, yes. Canareggio. I travel a lot and I knew a lot of places in the world, and I think this is one of the most strange, unique, and for me it's comfortable.
So fun. This is my first week in Venice ever, and I've been wanting to come to Venice since I was a little kid. It seems almost impossible that humans could build something like this and have it last this long.
Venice is artistically protected, so every time you need to make some adjustments on the walls, on the windows, on everything literally. You have to be very careful because there are some heavy regulations in order to preserve this kind of aesthetic.
It has big arms rolling the boat, the gondola.
Yeah?
You never get used to the beauty of Venice. I want to know a person that got bored of Venice to ask why.
It's the place where there is the artisan, the woodmaker, make gondola.
This is one of the most important bridges here in Venice because it's very... Here, for example, this is our prisons.
When the prisoners pass for this bridge, is the moment where they made the last breath.
Ciao!
Vale. We finally managed to reach San Marco Square. In front of me there is the cathedral, and on our right there is the square. You see these things?
Yeah.
These platforms, these wooden platforms are made, they are placed here when they predict there will be, in Venetian it's called acqua alta, which is when the water raises.
Saint is trying to fight now.
Yeah.
I trigger the fight mode.
I would always like to travel as you travel, like as a local and not as a tourist, to touch the real cultural sides. But how can I handle this without spending thousands of money and at the same time without risking my life?
What you're doing, helping me right now, is what you need to find someone else to do for you
Okay.
in a foreign country. You have to just walk around with a local person. Exactly what we're doing right now.
Okay.
They'll know how everything works. They'll know how to keep you out of trouble.
Okay.
And the thing is, people tend to be interested in showcasing the place where they live.
Okay.
You know, they like to take new people around, and as long as they trust that you're going to represent it respectfully.
But a person like you can use Instagram because you have a good amount of followers.
If you don't have a big following, you could just DM somebody who's a stranger, whose work you think is cool, and maybe you pick somebody who also doesn't have a ton of followers, because chances are they're getting less DMs. If you find somebody in another country who has an interesting Instagram account, who shoots the kind of content that you would like to shoot, and you just say to them, hey, you know, I'm looking to shoot a travel film about your country, and I'm a videographer. I'd love, if you wouldn't mind showing me around, I'd love to also help you out if you need help with something, some sort of exchange like that. Then you might make a new friend with somebody who's showing you, the place they're from, and they're proud of it. What is this?
Chiquetti. It's a typical food by Venice. Catfish, bacala or salmon. The most popular here in Venice is sardine with onion on top.
Hello everybody, bonjour. This is Alex from Malaysia. In Malaysia, we don't have our own red wine. Our red wine all are imported. We love wines. Ciao.
There's a crane.
Got it. Oh my god.
I was wondering, I know that there are no shortcuts to develop your own style. There is like no short answer for this, but I was asking to you, in your opinion, what was that thing that moved you in order to develop your style?
We all start off copying other people. I'd say I was copying people for at least 5 years until I started really feeling like I had my own way of doing things. At some point, it gets so boring to copy other people that you start just putting your own spin on it. And then you're like, you know what? I think I'd rather do it my way instead.
So, what's your goal as a filmmaker?
I don't think I have a specific goal. I think it's more just like, I want to feel like what I'm doing is a good use of my life. You reach a goal, you achieve it, and then you just have another goal after that. It's missing the point, which is to be enjoying the stuff that I'm doing each day, regardless of if it's going toward a specific goal that I set for myself, a few years ago or whatever.
You need to lose yourself in order to find yourself. And for me in Venice, even just walking in these streets, especially if there is like no one else, for me it's like losing myself and recharging myself. It's like a way for me to think about new stuff, or maybe not to think at all. Maybe some ideas comes when you less thought about them. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
See
All right,
you.
man. Great to meet you.
It was a
Great to hang
pleasure.
out with you.
Thank you. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.